So one of the questions that came from Jesse was, can you sort of like talk about both like the importance and how you sort of did it on the education side of building a high quality team so that you could get your time back to really just work on strategy and product? Because I think this is something that a lot of creators want but struggle to get.
I think in the beginning, you've just got to do it all yourself, right? And then I always just think hire where it hurts. So, wait until you just feel the pain. Like, you're going to get stressed out and overloaded in one area first. It might be customer support. It might be editing videos for YouTube. It might be, repurposing content. I don't know what it is, but I think it's very important that as the creator or the entrepreneur, and that you get it right and working first by yourself. And then you start scaling it up. And then wherever it starts to get painful first, you just hire for that role specifically. And then you hire where it hurts again, right? And then you can scale even further. And at first, these might be just contractor roles, right? But then I think you get to a certain point where you might have 4 or 5 kind of part-time contractors helping you out with these different parts. And at that point, you can probably consolidate all 5 into one full-time position. Yeah, and that first full-time person is basically like your right-hand man or right-hand whatever. And that was Jesse for me, right? Like, I had a bunch of people that were helping me out part-time in these different areas. And I got Jesse in and he kind of learned them all and he was just full-time. And then whenever a new thing came up, I'd throw it to him, he'd figure it out. And then he was feeling where it hurt. And then he was responsible for hiring that person beneath him to take that role off him, right? And I think that right-hand person, if they've been with you from the early days and they're a really good generalist, they will understand the business as a whole. I think this is really important. Like, you need to understand the business as a whole, like where the traffic comes from and what the market is like and who the competitors are and how you're different and how that traffic converts into email addresses or into people that are in your funnels, and then how all of the metrics work and conversion rates work so that all of this converts into money somehow. And then the whole cost structure of the operation and how the cash flow from the operations funds all of that and how it leaves a surplus and how that money should be allocated into initiatives to grow even further. It's very complex, right? And it requires like a holistic understanding of the whole business. And I think the earlier you get one of those people in to kind of grow with you and then get them to kind of hire the different people in the team, then the easier it is for you later on because you've already got that person that knows everything and has the tight relationship with the team.